I have to get into StarCraft.
Hey, Covert. I have a
God.
spoiler alert for you. If
Playing
That's
if
right.
StarCraft.
if you want to cast StarCraft, you kind of have to be in StarCraft.
Crap.
That is awesome.
I appreciate that you just said that bold face instead of being like, "Oh, I accidentally loaded up Legacy of the Void."
Oh shit! I should be at StarCraft.
For better or for worse, I'm brutally honest.
It was a lot funnier that way.
Oh.
Good. Oh, yeah, I wish you could see me right now. My face is like dark red, and I'm like sweating profusely.
Yeah, Lectus commenting on your professionalism there.
Actually,
Well, that was an amazing idea, actually, right there.
I have that wave of terror. Okay, excellent. All right, let's do this shit.
Please leave that in the recording, Omega.
Yeah, I'll start the font slightly.
we need a gag reel.
Oh God. Oh
I've
man.
never been bomb before because there was one time where he like didn't realize the stream was live and then he decided to say this 40,000 times. It was so funny. And then he's like, "Wait, what? We're live? Oh."
Oh
I'm
man.
not gonna be able to play him laughing so hard.
Oh shit.
It's working.
Hey, PlayStation's good for your skills.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
Okay, let's go.
All right, yeah, we are a couple minutes past schedule now, so.
Nailed
All right, is everybody ready? We got Zrqkyvx, Ghost.
I'm ready as all over me.
Covert, are you in StarCraft now?
Man. I'm good to go. Swag.
All right, so I'm gonna kick this off in 5, 4, 3.
Oh.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Day Night Show matches. It is the 25th of July, 2015, Saturday. I'm Zero Lambda. Joining me tonight, casting, it is Mr. Covert Muffin. How are you, Covert?
Oh man, I am doing so good now that we're doing DK show matches. I have indeed started StarCraft 2 so that we can do that. Very excited.
Yeah, that's yep. In order to cast StarCraft 2, I think you should probably be in game. It's a good idea.
We had a little bit of a surprise before we started.
My face is still red. Zero.
I'm still crying.
Yes, I threw paint on him. That's what happened. True
I
story.
didn't even have to write a haiku this time. I got people to cry. This is excellent.
Yes. Yeah, so tonight for you, we have a best of 5 series between Mr. GhostGambit and Zrqkyvx.
What's up?
So how are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing excellent.
You hyped for some best of 5 action?
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Awesome. Best of 5 hype! Sounds good to me, yep. So yeah, the 4 fun question tonight. Ghost is already has an answer, I'm sure he's heard it earlier, but your favorite flavor of ice cream? Start with Ghost.
In fact, I asked it earlier.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Wow. Inception. No, I am Ghost Gambit. I play on the North American ladder, Terran. I play on the European ladder, Random. And I am... Omega's going to get really mad at me because I'm going to say Bronze League. But technically, going by even Omega standard, if I don't have a rank, which unfortunately I do, you go by last season's rank, which was also Bronze. So technically, Bronze League. And even if you hop into Legacy of the Void, I am still Bronze League. So I'm going to say I am in Bronze League.
There's a lot of technicality here, I'm sensing.
Legacy Silver hype.
Legacy Silver. All right, so what is your favorite flavor of ice cream, mister?
I have 2 favorite flavors.
Two favorites.
I know it's not technically allowed,
So
but again,
meta.
we're getting technical here, and I'm going with it anyway. They both involve cookies. There is a similar theme that runs through, but cookies and cream and chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh.
I
See,
will
now-
hammer those
Now
two.
what you need to do is you need to combine the two. You need half
that
a
would
scoop of
be
each.
that would be the most amazing, amazing ice cream flavor ever.
Excellent. All right, so Mr. Zrq, you've been quite quiet. Do you have a microphone?
I do.
Oh, it's Zrq. What's going on? Sorry,
know.
we need your race, rank, region, and favorite ice cream.
Okay, I'm zoning. I am Terran. Or sorry, last I played I was Terran. I think I'm still Terran.
You're on a roll.
Region is North America. I know that one for sure. That's guaranteed.
Good. Where are you?
And if Ghost Gambit is bronze, since he's better than I am, I must be Dirt League.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I've only beat you in one match set ever.
Yeah, easily. That's exactly why.
It's the most recent one that matters, and that's how it rolls, right?
Omega, stop spoiling it.
Spoiler alert! Oh.
I have never been in that league. The only league I've ever been in is bronze. And that was years ago. So.
Omega does this every time.
Yep.
Every time.
Spoiler.
Just let me have it.
Then let the shadows of deception grow deep, he says. Alright, so Mr. Zrq, then, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
It must be ice cream and only ice cream and any...
So you are a non-picky ice cream eater, then?
Oh, did I say ice cream? Oh, sorry. Replace all those ice creams with chocolate.
All those ice creams with chocolate?
Ice cream is my favorite.
I thought you were being facetious, but you really weren't.
No, my brain's not all here. I just got up. I kind of dozed off before the matches, and I'm not all here. I didn't mean to say the best ice cream is ice cream.
That is okay. Well, let's get to rock paper scissors. Maybe that'll jog your memory here.
Yes.
Battle of wits. Little warm up for you.
It's already done.
Yes, I got
ever possibly need.
I got ghost messages. So you're playing against yep, Covert. You're not playing, so
doesn't matter, I'm gonna win.
So not that it matters, but Covert went rock, just in case you guys wanted to know. And Zrq messaged the party chat, so Ghost knows all his moves.
That's okay. I have no clue who I'm supposed to message right now.
Oh darn! You beat me. Dang it! It only took 2 this time.
Yep. So Zrq, Zrq, you get to veto first or second.
Okay. Let's veto first.
Go first. Test your luck.
Hold on, let me open up custom games, ladder map.
Yeah, there's a bunch of new maps.
No,
Yeah, it's kind of
ladder.
strange. So yeah, the ladder map for the chat too is Coda. No surprise there. Bridgehead, Dash and Terminal, Moonlight Madness, Terraform, Cactus Valley, and Iron Fortress. So those few in the middle, those will be the first time I've seen those if they mind up in the map pool. Moonlight Madness I've seen, but
GG, I've never heard of any of these maps other than Coda, Cactus, and Iron Fortress.
Well, you know what you're sticking to as choices then, don't you? All right.
I don't have enough vetoes.
So what I'll
Actually,
tell you is that Bridgehead and Moonlight Madness have destructible debris that you can destroy to get into people's naturals, if that helps your decision.
Oh, frick. Okay.
Actually, one of those goes into your main.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
very
I
scary
hate
maps,
that
yes.
map.
Very scary.
Lots.
50-50 odd. Bridgehead.
Alright, Bridgehead, we'll throw that one out for you. Alright, Ghost. We're only vetoing 2, so this is your only choice.
Oh, the pressure. The pressure. I'm going to veto Coda.
Oh, snap!
Ow.
Going against the meta here. Alright, so what's left over is Dash and Terminal, Moonlight Madness, Terraform, Cactus Valley, and Iron Fortress. You have 5 maps to pick from. Zrq.
For the record, Moonlight Madness is the one I hate.
Oh, so I missed. 50-50 and I missed.
Omega, you are spoiling everything.
Oh no, I'm not.
It's not over yet.
Let me guess what the second pick is going to be after I pick whatever map I'm going to pick. It's going to be that one, isn't it?
I have no idea.
I
Did
don't
you
know.
veto? I was too busy talking.
Yeah, he vetoed Coda.
I vetoed Coda. I wasn't sure if Zrq vetoed it
Yeah,
again
no,
or not.
he threw out Bridgehead, so that's where we're at.
That's the 5 you're done with those.
Yep.
Yep.
So first
Oh,
pick.
so I get to pick first.
Nope, first pick goes back to Zrq because you vetoed second, sir. Zrq, go! Pick one.
Cactus Valley.
Okay,
Okay.
next, Ghost.
Moonlight Madness.
Ah!
How did I know?
I
Excellent.
love that map.
Someone please pick for me. I don't want to watch the game.
No, Zrq, you must. It is your destiny.
Iron Fortress.
Iron Fortress is third.
Dash and terminal.
Let's go with. Did Bridgehead get thrown out?
Yep,
Yes.
you threw that
Oh,
one out.
bummer. Then we'll go Terraform.
Hoist.
It's
Fifth map,
Dash.
Dash and Terminals. So we got Cactus Valley starting us off, Moonlight Madness second, Iron Fortress third, fourth is Terraform, and fifth is Dash and Terminal there. Just confirming.
Yep.
So thank you very much, gentlemen. So as always, winner comes back to the Skype. Loser comes back too. I'm gonna make you do it. I'll yell at you if you don't.
You don't get a choice.
Nope, you don't have a choice here. Not today.
We'll send Arnold. We'll send our bad impersonations of Arnold Schwarzenegger after you.
Terrible impersonations, yes. That will be your your punishment.
Yeah.
Our terrible accents.
No, no.
Excellent. Sounds good to me.
Oh, man. All right, let's do it, Omega. Bring it on.
Bring it on, yeah.
I don't
Duking it out.
AFK for a minute. I don't like this already.
Yeah, we're giving Ghost a minute to plot his Zrqkyvx demise here.
I think that was already predetermined.
For the record, since this isn't the matchup that's relevant for this, Bridgehead has one of the most hilariously stupid Zerg cheeses I've ever seen.
Yes.
You know about this too, Cover? Oh,
yeah,
it's like so great and so awful at the same time.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hilarious.
For anybody who doesn't know, basically there's rocks with a vision blocker right outside the blocks on the outside of the basically next to the natural. So what you do is you just put down a hatchery right next to that and then put down a bunch of spine crawlers.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And then the Protoss has to float around like 4 cannons at the expense of everything else to hold that. It is bad.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same cheese as Expedition Lost, except for much more effective.
Yeah. I think you're like basically during the tournament that I saw this in,
yeah.
Rotterdam sitting there going, I think the only way to hold this off is to actually just start walling off with cannons. It's the only way. And then I think he proceeded to kill Rain. That was Targa, I believe, who did that.
Oh, poor
nice.
Raid.
Yep.
Oh man, he's like the
Soul
least
crushing.
likely to die against that sort of thing
Yep.
too. He's so good.
Yep, that's how good it is. But anyway, yeah.
So yep, indeedy we are installing for time. Just got Elysium, Man Bond. Gurthang, chat in the chat, how's it going? Got some more people. Who else we got? Quiet People, Bout Tree Fitty. Collision. Ghost Gambit, oh wait.
Hiding in the shadows.
Hiding in the shadows, not even chatting.
Waiting to pounce for the ultimate comment.
Hanudi Ram, Joran, Lecta, Loopy-Loo, Manbon, Shmigege, Trumpet. That quiet guy, Zrq. Yeah. Zrq just never
Hey, Clover,
leaves.
how about we switch positions right now before everything starts?
All right, let's do this. I'm ready for the tag team.
Let's go.
I mean, I was silver not a couple seasons ago, so probably be fair, right?
That's fair.
Right, Omega?
Definitely fair.
Right.
You have my vote of fairness.
Vote of
Oh.
He's AFK. He wouldn't know.
Yeah.
We'll
We
change
just
the
start the match.
Quick.
We just start the match and pause it at the beginning.
change the rules while he's gone.
Yeah.
Throw me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Oh man.
He's practiced more in the last 2 weeks than I have in the last 6 months. Just gotta say that. So that would be brutal.
Who has?
Ghost.
Wow.
And Zrq, actually. You guys all,
No,
you know,
I think I'm in the same boat. I haven't actually logged in since who knows when.
last show match?
Yeah. I spent a lot of hero games though.
Yeah, well, me too, actually. I mean, does that technically count since that's StarCraft 2's engine?
I actually didn't use StarCraft 2 characters though. Maybe Rainer.
Yes. Oh man.
Oh, so I have to ask you guys, since we're all Heroes fans here, have you guys been playing Leoric?
No.
No.
I've seen him played a good amount.
I know Omega has, because he and I both own him now. But
every game I play in the first 2 days are 2 Leorics a game.
Okay, so you played against him then. How?
With and against, yeah.
What do you think?
If you like averaging 25 deaths a game plus, then good.
A really, really good Leoric is terrifying. Like,
yeah,
basically, his ability to hit so many targets with slow and just lock them in place merges incredibly well with any AoE character, as does that main 2 move in particular. But he has a lot of sustain on top of that. The one thing I'm not sure about right now is his ability to do well in games where you're behind. There are some heroes where they're fine if the levels are kind of close or if you're ahead, but as soon as you start to fall behind, they become like paperweights, basically.
Right.
He might fall into that category. That might be why you see such a huge death count. But we have to wait I feel like we have to wait a few days on that still, because a lot of people are just infatuated with his death mechanic, where he just floats around like a ghost. So they're not being careful. That's why their death counts are so high.
The other thing is he's classified as a warrior, right? So people automatically assume, it's a warrior, you should just be able to tank
I think that is super misleading, because they classify Sonya as a warrior too. And I think that's completely wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, it's so bad. Because then you get a Sonya, she's like, I can tank at the front line. No. No.
Which is the better tank, right?
Yes, he is. If you build him right near the end of the game.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with what Omega said. Like, he has amazing, like, just persistence and AoE slow. That could be really devastating.
And it's crazy, too, when you get into a team fight and you drop your Drain Hope on somebody after you take the increased healing.
Yes.
His sustain is just so good.
Yes.
And Leoric versus Leoric fights are hilarious, too, because you Drain Hope each other and you're swinging hammers around and nothing happens. Now, something I've encountered, lots of people like to take the wall, right? So I take March of the Dead King, or whatever that is. And the other Leoric will wall me in as Leoric, and I go, okay, so I ult him in the face.
Get a cage match.
Yeah, it's like exactly. Yeah, it locks us together. Well, you're stuck in here with me now, buddy. I may as well just wail on your face with my flail here. But no, I've been having lots of fun with him. I was curious what you guys thought, because he doesn't feel like a warrior to me. I mean,
I just get really happy whenever there's a butcher in the other team, because that can do so many stupid things to him.
Yeah.
Because he'll like charge at you, and if you see it coming early enough, or if he does it from too far away, you can go into ghost form, go 2 inches to the left, and then pop out, and then he just stops.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back, Ghost. You all set?
I am back. Yep,
awesome.
We are ready to go.
So you two, good luck to both of you. We'll catch you guys after the games. And, I can't remove them, so Omega, please, if you will.
Please. Boom.
Kick them out. Murder them. Okay.
They tried to ask me if I wanted to fill out a survey after I got rid of Zrqkyvx.
I love it when I'm in a group call and somebody will leave and be like, "How was the quality of this call?" Well, it's still going. I'll let you know. So cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, we're finally getting started. Cactus Valley Ladder Edition. Starting off this best of 5. We're going in for a TVT. Hold on to your butts.
Don't lose them.
Don't lose them.
Don't lose your butts.
Yep.
That would just be awkward.
If you lose your butts, I feel sorry for you. That would be.
I would feel awkward for them.
That'd be very, very painful and awkward. Yes.
Yeah, it's like not even pity. It's just like sheer awkwardness. It's kind of like how hipsters get together when there's a hipster convention.
Hey, Covert, turn around. You dropped your butt.
Ouch! Again.
Man, you gotta stop doing that, man. That's just causing problems. You want to be able to sit down after this.
I know, right? Like, how am I going to sit in my chair now?
Excellent. So here we are. Mr. Guestcaster starts off.
All right. Spawning in the bottom left corner. In this 4-player map in cross positions, we have none other than the blue Terran, Zrq.
And his opponent spawning us in the top right-hand corner of the map of the orange, also Terran player. Doing an awesome job casting and observing last game. It is GhostGambit.
Woo!
Woohoo! Hype.
Okay, so like looking at that orange command center, the star right in front of the door, I just imagine when SCVs like come out of the entrance to the command center, they're like, oh, now I have to go to work, and then it's just like this happy star, and it's like offensively.
It's like those workplaces where they try to put up those signs to, you know, hey, we are a happy, thoughtful, very nice environment.
Or it's like working at a fast food joint, and then like there's a sign in the back room right before you go back out to the counter. It's like, don't forget to bring your smile, and it's like, I will murder you.
Get back to work.
Go back to work.
You are all slaves.
Yeah. Oh man. So excellent.
We got a best of 5 on our hands. What do you think? First game.
I'm really excited because both these players have played against each other multiple times. So whenever we see a best of 5, not only do we see adjustments throughout the series, but then also through this individual series, we'll see them maybe trying different things. If they die or have trouble against a certain strategy, they can adjust. I'm really excited to see what both the players bring to the table here, Zero Lambda.
Yes, no, it's pretty good. Zrq and GhostGambit, both very strong macro players. Actually, we can see Zrq moving straight into a command center first.
Ooh, I like this position of the command center too, because it's saying, hey, if you try and like do a Widow Mine rush or something really cheeky, then I'm gonna buy myself time by just having my command center at the front. Really nice, solid play. And even though GhostGambit's getting the scout here, he's not going to be able to get in to see the juicy information of when he is taking his gas geysers. Very nice ball off.
Yep. Now this puts GhostGambit in a funny position too, because he knows exactly what Zrq is going for. He built that command center first, which means his barracks is not even complete. He has no army.
Oh yeah, and we see GhostGambit deciding to get an early gas instead of going for that really fast command center follow-up. So I wonder if we might see some sort of aggression, and indeed we see a factory.
Factory coming out. We could be looking at Widow Mine drops. That would devastate the economy of Zrq. I mean, especially since he's not going to have an engineering bay or marines to sort of stave off that attack.
Oh, yeah, that's so true. And we see this refinery going down in an extra barracks. Oh, I am right there with you. I'm very slightly worried.
Zrq's going ham here, for lack of a better term. Going ham.
And we see Zrq now just sending out a scout SCV. It's not going to scout in the correct position to begin with, but sure enough, he's going to get to GhostGambit's base and see a bunch of Marines sitting at the front.
Yep, that's the first thing he's going to find too. He's going to be in for a bad day. GhostGambit throwing down the reactor on that barracks too. He's thinking heavy army, heavy duty.
Wow.
Getting his second gas now. We got a tech lab going down in the factory, so this could be tanks.
Oh man, this is insane. I would love to see out of GhostGambit is like rushing a Thor drop or just something just like completely out of the blue that you would never expect.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Banshees. Oh.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, so we see him picking up.
There we go. Little bait and switch there on all the
Yeah, wow, we see him picking up this factory, and so he might actually go for that medevac drop that you were suggesting, and then follow up with some Banshee play. Because he built this add-on with the factory, it sort of cuts down the amount of time right when the starport finishes until the point when he can start making juicy units out of it. So let's see what he decides to spend this first 100 gas on. Ooh, indeed, cloak research, and we're going to see a Banshee. Wow, I really like this play from Ghost.
Yep, there we go. Strong cloak play early on is always really great, especially if the Terran's been vigilant with his mule drops. Zrq's been saving up that energy. I think he smells something funny coming. Oh, no, never mind. He just dropped a mule at the natural. Oh, 4 mules at the natural. Well, there goes his energy for the scan.
Yeah.
This is,
man.
That's going to be rough. Yep, that SCV scouting ahead over at Ghost Space. 2 SCVs for free.
Oh man, and this is rough because we see the energy that regenerates on the command center is about 1 every other second. So that being said, he's not going to have enough energy for the scan for another 50 seconds. So this is going to be absolutely devastating if this Banshee goes across immediately. The one thing I do like, though, is he's got that stim research started early. Oh, man, I wish he would just throw down an engineering bay for that detection.
Oh, he doesn't even see this coming. He hasn't been able to get in there to scout out Ghost's base, actually, so... He's in for a world of hurt. This Cloak Banshee's going to get in there. There's not going to be enough energy for scan. He's going to have Stim Marines that are going to be looking up at the sky going,
Yeah, wow, look at this. Ghost is trying to set himself up for the mid-game. He's not going crazy with the 2-port Banshee, but now we see the command center going down. A pair of Widow Mines and a good group of Marines at the front are going to be excellent defense if Zrqkyvx tries to go around and just attack the front. But this Banshee really needs to get into the fray before he gives Zrqkyvx the chance to get detection up.
Yep, energy's almost up on these orbitals too. Oh,
no! Oh, no! Ghost Gambit!
Ghost window is closing fast here. Zrqkyvx scans.
Oh! And he scans and he sees the tech lab on the starport. He knows exactly what is coming. This turret is going to finish just in time, and now we see that even though the Cloaked Banshee is coming in, Zrqkyvx has everything he needs for a strong defense.
Yeah, really great here. Banshee from Ghost trying to poke in here, get an angle, but that missile turret, just awesome coverage. He's gonna start poking at these Marines. There is enough energy for a scan now.
Oh yeah, look at that. Zrqkyvx still has enough energy for the scan. Ghost Gambit has to be so careful here. Oh no! Ooh, nice defensive placement of that forward missile turret to protect not only his tech buildings, but also pulling his bio army back to sort of bait that Banshee in. Really, really nice defensive decision from Zrqkyvx.
Yeah, really good Ghost A move, that Banshee, and the army just pulled him back into detection range, and that shut down early aggression. Very, very well done there by Zrqkyvx. Thought that was going to be a little more difficult for him, but now we see that his economy's soaring. He's got the his natural base up a little faster than Ghost.
Yeah, that's so true. And look at this. If we just take a look at the units tab, it's absolutely devastating to see what happens when you go for that early tech aggression and don't get guaranteed damage. We see that Zrqkyvx is having a commanding lead in 47 SCVs over his opponent's 29 SCVs now. He's ahead by 20 SCVs, and he's had those orbital commands, double orbital commands for longer. So that means more mules, more scans. He used the scan for scouting information, and now we see Zrqkyvx trying to push out and getting some work done. However, we saw the +1 attack upgrade for Ghost Gambit finishing in with 5 Widow Mines back at the base. I think he's going to be perfectly fine defending this.
Yep, he's going to be alright as long as he trails along these Widow Mines in a defensive manner. He can, yeah, Zrqkyvx going to see these first couple though. He knows that these Widow Mines are around now. He's going to move away.
Wow, I really like this decision from Zrqkyvx. Seeing those Widow Mines, realizing, crap, I don't have a Raven. I don't have any way to detect them unless I want to waste more command center energy. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go set up and drop his main. But look at this defensive Widow Mine position from Ghost Gambit in the back of the base. This could be absolutely devastating.
Yeah, pretty good. Now Zrqkyvx, though, he's got his upgrades on the way. He's probably going to wait for a little bit of a timing here. He's halfway down on his +1. That'd be perfect to drop in the base. Get some serious damage done. He's expanding behind this attack. He's setting himself up for for late game at this point. He's on third base now. Medevac loading up. Gonna be staring these 2 Widow Mines in the face, though.
God!
Zrqkyvx, all you gotta do is scan ahead, buddy.
Man, and the beautiful thing from Zrqkyvx, though, is that, oh, here we go. Here we go. Here comes the drop. He's dropping in the main. Oh, man, he's avoiding both those Widow Mines. I wonder if he sees the very slight shadow in the circle of the ground that's so hard to pick up, especially on this terrain.
Oh, man, Ghost is totally unaware. Oh, no, there he goes. He's moving these Marauders over. He sees something funny.
Oh, here goes the Widow Mine! It deals a lot of damage on it, but we see Zrqkyvx now with +1 attack. He's matching his opponent's upgrade, but there's so much bio presence here from Ghost Gambit. He's going to clean this up, no problem. But the tank shots! Yep,
high ground vision now for Zrqkyvx does not exist. The scan going down. Oh, Ghost is crowding up all of his units. Serious AoE going on. He's going to drop his bio right on top of this tank now, though, and that's all she wrote.
Wow, look at this. Zrqkyvx deciding to also push out the front, realizing, hey, I can just burn your Widow Mines at the front and then go in and maybe pick off your natural. Oh, Ghost Gambit, you need to repair that command center.
Oh, need to pull the SCVs repaired. The base is going down. CC is done.
Oh, this is so devastating because even if Ghost Gambit is able to clean this up, Zrqkyvx, realizing the brilliance of aggression is that even if his push fails, he's been macroing all the time behind this. He's now not only up 1 base at the natural, but up by 2 bases and continuing to build units out of his buildings and go up on tag. Yeah, really nice play.
Yeah, easily. Take a look at the mini-map here, Cover. That beautiful stream of reinforcements. That line of blue coming out. The armory's going to go down. No Thors. No extra upgrades.
Jeez, look at that scan, too. His Marines are almost all dead, but now that we see a medevac is starting to catch up, it's going to be able to heal all these Marines up to continue the push. And he doesn't even need to push into the main of his opponent. All he needs to do is sort of park his beautiful behind outside his base.
Yep, Zrqkyvx knows he's in a really commanding position right now. GhostGambit's trapped in his base. He's got 2 Widow Mines on the ramp. That's all he's got.
Oh, man.
Army supply at 19. Oh, man, this is rough.
Yeah, so we're in this position, right? GhostGambit is sort of stuck. He knows he's okay on upgrades. His production is a little behind, which is evident by the money, and he's behind on bases. Is there anything that you would do in this situation? No, we just see the game close out.
Yeah, well,
wow.
Very, very well done by Zrqkyvx. Clean kill there. But no, as far as what you would do in that situation, there's... Really, the only thing you can do is just grab what you got and run to his base.
Yeah,
he
so
destroyed
true.
all of your workers of the natural. Your CC is gone. I mean, what is there to do? Except try to counterattack or try to sneak an SCV down to another base location. But there's just the army lead by Zrqkyvx, though. His macro was on point. He had 3 bases going. He's just streaming reinforcements across the map. He had the tanks. I usually don't see tanks from Zrqkyvx. I was very impressed that game.
Yeah, that's really cool, and we see just what we were actually talking about before the series actually got on the way, in that sort of these players have played against each other a number of times, and it's really impressive to see the adjustments coming out of Zrqkyvx.
Yeah, definitely.
Really.
Oh, so good, so good. Picking up game 1, and I mean the decision making too. That's come a long way as far as Zrqkyvx is concerned. We saw him when he started. Yeah, he's Bronze League. He built planetary fortresses all over the map. I mean, I don't know if he still does that. We don't see those, but moving up to the front and knowing that your opponent has Widow Mines and saying, "Hey, I'm just going to cut around this way." That's okay. He didn't run a Marine forward, try to engage everything. Nothing like that. Fire off the Widow Mines, battle over top of him. He just said, "I'm going to find where you're not even watching. I'm going to jump up in your main base."
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Yeah, and the thing that really gave me nerd chills was that stream of bio units that kept going across the map. Throwing down the third. Keep building SCVs. Keep building bio. That's like a sign of a really well-refined Terran player to keep that macro up while they're
You know, Zrqkyvx claims he's in Dirt League, but that's gold level play, is macro. He's at 3rd base by 10 minutes into the game. He's got super awesome army lead. He's working on his upgrades. He had +1 by the time that attack went off. I don't even know if he was working on +2. Is 2 into that battle?
Yeah, exactly. And that's also what I love about these players, is that just the shenaniganry that's coming out of both people. I mean, GhostGambit's a caster here. There's a reason why he's a caster here. It's just because he's totally awesome and loves loves having fun. And so both of these players, even now in between games, they're having friendly banter and chat with the sportsmanship. And then also, just like the jokes about their leagues and stuff. It's really, really funny.
No, I love what we've got going here at the show matches. You know, it's very, very low key kind of environment where we can learn from each other.
Yeah, and then every now and then we write haikus in order to completely crush the hopes and dreams of our opponent.
Right. Not to name any names, Muffin.
No. Yeah, I mean, if someone were to do that, it'd be an absolute jerk. And
jeez. God, what an asshole.
God, yeah, what a hipster. What a Gavin. God, I hate Gavin.
Okay, I have to ask, who the fuck is Gavin?
Before you explain that joke, Cover, I should point out that the entire time you've been making that joke, that's also the name of the dude who's, like, painting parts of the house that we're remodeling, and it just throws me. This is a really nice guy. So yeah, go for it.
Oh, no. Alright, so give us the spiel while we wait for this lobby to spin up, then.
Alright, so I was puppy and house sitting for my mom, and I didn't bring any computer home or anything, but I brought my iPhone home. So Travis, we know him as Cerebral09, but we also call him Travis, made a post being like, "Oh man, it's so hot at work today. I'm sweating so hard. I hate this." And so what I tried to write was, well, if only you were in a hot tub, then you would be sweating and having a good time. Instead, what I wrote was, if only you had a hot tub, then you would be Gavin and word a good time. So Gavin became the most hated individual on the face of the planet, because while you're at work, he's just sitting there in the hot tub. It's just like, God.
Oh, I see. What an asshole, yeah. Using your hot tub when you're not even home.
Yeah, go take a bath, Gavin.
Oh, man. So, no hot tubs here. This is StarCraft, spawning us in the top right-hand corner of Moonlight Madness Ladder Edition, the orange Terran player dropping map 1, hoping to get back into the series. It is GhostGambit.
And taking a very commanding game 1 in cross positions once more. On this 2-player map, we have the blue Terran hoping to go up 2-0. It's Zrqkyvx. Oh, look at that swag. Look at that swag control.
That swag. Top 3 camera control.
No wonder in the StarCraft Underground you're known as Zero Swagga.
Zero Swagga. Yeah.
Bling Lambda.
I made that nickname up myself. Not really. Zrqkyvx saying WTF. Uh-oh.
Oh, man. Look at this. He's not building... Oh, man. GhostGambit's not building any more SCVs.
No, he's not. How small is this map, Zrqkyvx says? His SCV was there so fast.
What is he doing? Oh, my God. It's Fortress rushing?
Oh, no. There he goes. Going straight into 2 racks, I think. 2 racks proxy.
Oh, man, I don't know. He doesn't even have the second SCV going out yet. Oh, he's building it at home. Oh, no.
Not checking. Not checking. See, GhostGambit trying to keep up the facade here. He's throwing a barracks down at home on the ramp, but Zrqkyvx not. He didn't get suspicious. He didn't see that SCV leave that other ramp.
Yeah, oh, man. And this is actually kind of unfortunate because if Zrqkyvx decides to open up an early expansion... Oh, no. Oh, wow. Is this like a soul read? Holy bejujular. Oh my goodness, he's throwing down 2 racks before command center.
He's getting his own barracks. He smells something fishy. Bunker going down at the exposed ramp. So hard countered.
Wow, what? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we see the entire soul read here coming out of Zrqkyvx. He didn't even scout the barracks. If we check his vision, yeah, he hasn't even seen the barracks get built yet. But now, oh, GhostGambit's starting to build a marine. But not only is Zrqkyvx matching him barracks for barracks, but he's also getting this bunker.
Oh, super good by Zrqkyvx. It's like, wow. Immaculate, some kind of breed, something. I can't even explain this.
Yeah, I hope GhostGambit really hurries up and sends that initial marine up the ramp super quick in order to realize that this push is not going to be as effective as he wants it to be.
Oh, super hyped right now here, Covert. Oh, Zrqkyvx. He goes up there, he spots this barracks going on. So you make him kind of confused, but no, he's piling Marines into this bunker. GhostGambit's just building a second barracks down here. He's going to try and power down with bio. Oh, man. He should probably scout before he does this. Make sure he's not committing too hard. He's going to lose a lot.
Wow, Zrqkyvx is really scared of all forms of cheese. Like, whether it's going to be like some sort of proxy factory with widow mines. He's just throwing down the engineering bay and gas immediately. He hasn't even started his next command center yet. Wow, this is pretty incredible.
Oh,
and we can see an SC from Zrqkyvx just scouting around across the map, trying to find some sort of proxy. And we see 3 barracks coming out of GhostGambit. Wow.
And he's going hardcore into this. You know, I have to say, though, Covert, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they aren't after you. See, Zrqkyvx, yeah, he thinks he smells Banshees, too. He's dropping a missile turret. He thinks air's coming at him. He's dropping more barracks close to the CC.
Here come the Marines, but we see 2. We see 3 fall. We see a 4th. Oh, the 5th, and oh man, without losing a single Marine, Zrqkyvx just cleans it up, and now he's going to come and bring 3 Marines down here for a scout, and he's going to see everything coming out of his opponent.
Yeah, he sees Ghost's hand played now. His Marines are going to pop out piecemeal. 2 are waiting for them. I don't know, he's running it back. Not too much damage. No, he's...
Yeah,
oh.
This is really beautiful from Zrqkyvx. He actually doesn't need to do anything. This 1 bunker is actually probably gonna just be enough until GhostGambit gets some sort of Marauders to help deal some extra damage for armor. But we see him pulling some SCVs. Oh, I would really like to just see Zrqkyvx just throw down a command center right now in order to realize that his opponent is going all in on this build and just secure the economic advantage for the rest of the game.
It would totally be perfect if he expanded north. I mean, he's got this in the bag if Ghost continues to commit here. Yeah. Ghost even built another barracks back home behind his own. He's not even lifting up and flying. He's committed to this. He's committed to this.
Wow, we see 5 barracks coming out of GhostGambit, and he actually has enough for an expansion. Oh, wow. I really like this decision-making coming out of GhostGambit. He's moving an SCV down. Maybe is he going to build a command center? No. No, this SCV. What are you doing?
Saving up minerals. Where's he headed?
Oh, Zrqkyvx. Oh, no, Zrqkyvx. Uh-oh. Oh, he has to be so careful here.
Oh, so
no,
good though. Move command OP. Oh man, he's going ham on these barracks now. Ghost's gonna have to cancel all these. He's gonna have to lift up. He's not even gonna have time to fly away at this rate.
Oh, but Zrqkyvx focusing on the building while GhostGambit's are doing work, and they pick off 4 Marines before going down, and Zrqkyvx gonna slightly pull back, but one of these barracks is starting to burn down to the ground. Oh, but GhostGambit sees that and he starts repairing immediately. And wow, look at this, a proxy barracks in the top left corner. I'm not exactly entirely sure what's going on.
This is kind of strange here, Covert. Zrqkyvx supply block there for a minute too. A little bit of a crisis there on the supply side. Now he can get back to production. That's super bad to be supply blocked in a position like this if you know your opponent's pushing this hard.
Wow, look at this tech decision coming out of Zrq. I'm getting nerd chills so hard right now, Zrq. We see that Stim takes 170 seconds, but Marine Combat Shield only takes 110 seconds. Zrq, realizing that he's ahead not only on economy, but also with tech, decides, hey, if you're cheesing me, I'm going to get the faster upgrade that's going to give me an advantage over your mineral-heavy army.
Yep, and there's definitely something Zrq has that Ghost doesn't at this point, and it is time. He's got all the time in the world. Ghost window is closed. He's going to have to switch. Zrq's moving out here. He's going to counterattack this, but...
we see the push from GhostGambit going up the ramp, but there isn't that much here to defend. Oh no, GhostGambit. Oh yes, he moves up the ramp to get even more Marines attacking this bunker, and now the SCVs are getting pulled. Oh no, they focused on the Marauder.
Oh no, now they're on move command. Ghost loses everything.
Wow, the defense from Zrq is yet again.
Ghost knows when he's been beat. GG had to try. Zrq takes game 2. Up 2-0 in this best of 5.
Wow, what an intense game 2. Total role reversal there. We see GhostGambit instead trying to put pressure on his opponent hard with a bio army. Whereas in the last game we saw Zrq trying to drop his opponent. Ridiculous but Zrq's soul read, oh my god.
Yeah, no, that saved him, just blind countering that. It's like Spider-Man sense went up. What's going on there? Holy cow.
We're definitely gonna have to ask him that after
that's definitely something for the interview for sure. Wow. Very
looks like our players are gonna take a very short bathroom break. So Zero, we heard the players' answers for their favorite type of ice cream, but I'm sure everybody in chat, we all want to know what your favorite ice cream is.
Coffee chocolate chip.
Oh yeah.
Now, there's something else I've been doing lately too. There's a place nearby, a local pizza place. It's not really a pizza place. It's an Italian place. They toss their own pizza crust, fresh salad type stuff going on over there. They got awesome bread, and they've got this thing called an affogato. You ever heard what an affogato is?
Yes.
They have affogatos, and I get caramel chocolate chip chocolate ice cream, and they put that in a bowl for me, and they fill the bowl with espresso.
Yes, they do.
Oh my god, that is the best thing I've ever had as far as ice cream is concerned.
Yeah, the best ice cream I've ever had was where they poured like a really dark espresso shot over dark chocolate ice cream with peanut butter mixed into it. Like really good peanut butter.
Peanut butter, dark chocolate. See now, dark chocolate and coffee are my 2 weaknesses.
It's like usually people think a pair is a match, but dude, no, the 3. If you haven't tried it, you have to try mixing coffee ice cream, chocolate ice cream, and getting something like Reese's peanut butter cups or something, and then just like crumbling them into it. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. I know we're talking about ice cream. My mouth is watering.
Yeah, I'm getting a fever.
Ice cream and coffee, man. Yeah.
Usually you think of ice cream headaches, but no.
Nope.
My brain's doing the other. It's getting heated up. Oh man, Zero, I'm having a great time.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you guys are here. Ghost and Manbon doing a great job last series.
Yeah,
love having Ghost around. So nice. Kind of takes the burden off me as far as being the solo streamer around. It's kind of nice. I like it. They did a really great job. You guys should check them out.
Yeah, because recently, besides Ghost, you're the only other streamer, correct? So
yep, at this point, yep.
Wow.
I mean, if anybody has some streaming potential, let me know. Try and work you in.
Woo!
So cool. Little shout out there. But no, thanks. We have a great team. I like guys we got working on this. Super awesome.
Yeah,
We got Omega, Omega organizes the whole thing. Huge shout out to him too. And Zrqkyvx.
Oh! Boom! The 2-second intimidation tactics coming out of ZRQ is just a little bit too much for GhostGambit's computer. And we gotta drop, guys. Don't go anywhere. We got some technical issues that we're gonna fix out, and then we're gonna jump right back into game 3.
Lost Mr. Ghost from Battle.net entirely.
Yeah. Looks like his connection is hit the graveyard or something, becoming a ghost. If you know what I mean. Wow, that's a really stupid joke. I apologize. I'm so sorry.
The ghost of ghosts still at the party.
I mean, I know I write like haikus and stuff, but like that joke is just like awful. That was just.
Oh man.
Oh man. Oh,
no! Now the chat's talking about Ben and Jerry's.
I don't have the money for that.
What have I done? No, you know what? It's your fault. You asked what my flavor was.
You know, I'm just blaming this on you. Oh man, you know what, Zero? I'm just gonna blame it on you because we all know who the person with the real swag in this casting combo is.
That ice cream swag. Oh, Omega throwing out the pun in chat. It's a computer.
Oh
Bad Gambit.
man.
Bad Gambit.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I should just let Omega make these types of jokes.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't think I'm cut out for them.
Ah, damn it, Gavin.
Damn, Gavin!
It's all his fault. All Gavin's fault.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Painting Omega's house, stealing Covert's hot tub. Jeez.
Making you connect bootleg wireless one day in a van.
Right.
You remember that when we were like, oh, Zero's probably bootlegging wireless in some person's van. I don't even remember what the context was.
I don't either. I vaguely remember what that even was about at all.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Yeah, just sit in the back of a van somewhere. You know, I got my laptop. There we go. Streaming remotely. Oh, satellite internet would be absolute murder trying to stream something.
God, yeah.
Actually, Zrqkyvx. Speaking of satellite terrible internet, I feel for you Canadians.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah. Oh man, like people in Alaska and like Canadians and stuff. Like those people.
You know why the internet is so bad in Alaska? The
Why?
sun goes away for months at a time. That ruins everything.
Yeah. It's true. Very true. I don't even know where it goes. Like it's probably like taking a vacation in Hawaii or something.
I don't even know where it goes.
Actually, why don't you take Alaska with you? Like,
it goes to the equator or something. I don't even know.
Yeah, what the heck? Jeez.
Space, whatever that is. I don't know.
Yeah. Boom. Oh my goodness.
Boom.
My brain hurts right now, Zero. Oh,
that's totally okay.
man.
You're hyped up on caffeine, man. That's what happens. Maybe you need more. You know, that'll solve your headache. There you go.
Okay. I mean, I've got like 3 empty syringes where I gave myself caffeine injections directly into my heart. But
normal day, I go about four injections, something like that.
Okay.
So we're about the same, I think. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I was a little worried if I went above 3, it might go into cardiac arrest. But now
yeah,
that
cardiac. You want your heart beating fast enough to where you get like these cold sweats and stuff going on, then you're fine. You just stop right there.
Yeah. And then you travel into like parallel dimensions and stuff while because you're
running. Yeah, there you go. Travel in between dimensions is how you do it. Lots of caffeine, guys. Heard it here first.
What happens, guys.
That's muffin science.
Hashtag covert AMA.
Ask me anything. I injected 3 syringes of caffeine today. AMA.
Cover muffin. How much caffeine do you usually take in a day? What type of intake are we talking about? Are we talking about like drinking the coffee or injections?
Covert on average. On an average day. What's your caffeine intake? Yes.
Probably yes.
Probably yes. Mostly.
Probably yes.
Mostly maybe, but a lot of times yes.
Sometimes I like to mix in a little uncertainty in order to get my statistical covertness in there as well, if you know what I mean.
Zrqkyvx saying he wants to resume from replay. He wants to leave right off where right where that match left off. I'm sorry, buddy. A quarter of a second doesn't count. I have to break it to you.
I'm saying only if you beat me in rock, paper, scissors. It's okay. I never lose, Zero.
Yeah,
Unless
no,
it's
exactly. Especially when you're not even playing. I mean, just
exactly. I think my record for when I'm not actually someone who's supposed to be participating, where I beat both people, is like off the charts. Because like people get ties all the time, and then I just know the right answer. I would say I guessed the right answer, but I just like instead no. I just know.
You made me think of something, Covert. I'm gonna have to show you a couple of YouTube videos after the stream. You're talking about swag off the charts and stuff like that. You're gonna like where this is going, I think. So.
Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait. That being said, guys, we're jumping into Game 3 on Iron Fortress. This is another 4-player map. Super excited to see what both players bring to the table.
Yep, want to say Zrq's up 2 games now, and she introduce us to this fine gentleman.
Yeah, absolutely. So spawning in the top left corner, parallel horizontal positions on the top of the map. We see the blue Terran player. He only needs 1 more to clinch out the series. Can he do it? It's Zrq.
And his opponent spawning in the top right-hand corner down 2 maps. See if he can tie up the series. Come back, take it all. It's the orange Terran player, GhostGambit. Sorry, Liz. Misspelling, he says. Misspelling.
Oh, man. Now we see the lovely SEV from GhostGambit crossing that beautiful star placement map. You know what? That's the happiest SEV we've ever seen.
Yep, and then he's not traveling across the map this time, so I think Ghost a little I think he's backed off the cheese strategy. There are no proxy Raxes this game, at least not right now.
Yeah, I actually really like this decision out of GhostGambit. Now that you mention it, oh man, what is he doing? Where is he?
Oh no!
Oh no, it's just a scout. Oh, it's just a scout. Okay, this is good.
Are you sure? Because this is how it started last time.
So what I was trying to say was that I actually like this decision from GhostGambit. He's easing off the thrusters here. He says, hey, like that last build last game, I wasn't used to it. I wasn't comfortable with it, and it didn't really do well for me. It didn't feel right. So I'm just gonna go back to what I'm comfortable with, and I really like this.
Yep, totally good. There's nothing wrong with falling back onto a build that you're comfortable with. It's the most practiced, most tried and true.
Yeah. Ooh, we see GhostGambit now getting the scout, and it looks like Zrq is also scouting in the right direction. Both of the players are going to see that they're in horizontal positions.
Yep, really great by these guys. Going to scout their opponent at a decent amount of time. 4-player maps are always really tricky. Horizontal, yeah. Ideally the best way to go. I mean, this is pretty close by air, especially if you decide to go by air. Yeah, good way to get across the map.
Wow, this is actually kind of interesting. Last game we saw GhostGambit open with the early gas play, but now out of Zrq, we see the response in this game with a fast gas play. He actually threw down his gas geyser before he built his barracks, which means that right when that barracks finishes, he has exactly the 100 gas he needs in order to be able to plant that factory down. But it looks like Zrq is very hesitant to plant the factory down before he knows he can kill this SCP. Oh, is GhostGambit going to get the scout? And oh no, it just was barely not enough. This factory goes unscouted by GhostGambit, and GhostGambit's going to try and take an expansion, but this annoying SCV from Zrq is going to block it.
Zrq knows his opponent's trying to expand now. Ouch, it sucks that he didn't get the scout off.
Oh man, both players picking off an early SCV, breaking even on the scout, and we see a double gas now coming out of Zrq and the factory going down.
Good, Zrq going for the second gas too, so it looks like he's going a tech-heavy path. Factory coming down. You know, he saw that Banshee from GhostGambit. You think he's going to try that back on him this game?
I think that'd be really interesting to see. It says, hey, you Banshee'd me. Well, now it's my turn to make you sort of freak out, because I don't know if you've ever had to play against a Banshee player, Zero Lambda, but every single time the Banshees arrive at your base, I immediately just start freaking out and just being like,
yeah, I have to say, on the ladder I have played against Banshee players, and yeah, there is that poop your pants moment when you hear the rockets go off. You go, ah! And I'm a Protoss player, so it's even worse.
Oh no! Yeah, it's so hard.
All my buildings are stationary, and detection is so far off. It's either go up to Robo or build a freaking cannon. Those things are expensive.
But we see the single starport coming out of Zrq, but the tech lab certainly is going down. We're absolutely going to see Cloak. We're going to see a Banshee. And there it goes. And now this Banshee's going to arrive at his opponent's base in just over a minute and a half.
Such a good read here, too, by Zrq. He knows his opponent's expanded. There's not going to be a lot in the way of, well, I mean, there's a decent amount of army here. I mean, if Ghost pays attention. But
wow, I really like this mineral-focused build coming out of Ghost. He's saying, hey, I'm not going to go for any special attack or anything early. I'm just going to get a buttload of Marines. And we're going to see him shoot up an army supply over his opponent early on. But let's just hope that he builds his engineering base. No, he's deciding to build another barracks instead.
Oh man, he's going to have a hard time with detection here. He doesn't have enough energy right now, so if this... Yeah, Banshee is on the way. Cloak is halfway complete. By the time the Banshee gets there and cloaks, he's going to have a hard time seeing this thing.
Man, yeah. It's quite difficult to see things without your Invisi detector glasses, Zrq.
Invisi detector glasses, yes.
Yep.
Yep.
This is really cool from Zrq. He actually realized that he was way, way low on minerals and way high on gas. So he actually just pulled out a ton of SCVs from his gas. But without an extra command center, we see him being oversaturated in his main by over 9 workers. And here comes the Banshee.
Zrq moving the Banshee in, revealing its presence, attacking these SCVs, moving straight into the mineral line, and cloaking. Oh, just enough for a scan. Gonna get out of range. Oh, 2 scans.
Second scan.
There they
go.
go.
Is the Banshee gonna get away?
All the energy is gone. Now these Marines chasing this thing around, but
Oh no! Oh, we see so many Marines from Ghost Gambit, but we see no engineering bay. We see no more scan energy. It's gonna be a full 100 seconds before he gets that energy back, and so, oh my god, Zrq has full reign, not only in the main, but also at the natural with the second reinforcing Banshee. This is devastating.
Yeah, holy crap, Ghost Gambit saying, you know what, screw this, I'm just gonna run right across the map. 2 Banshees now, 1 in the natural, 1 in the main base. Ghost is bleeding workers crazy. If there's a line of Marines, though, going straight to Zrq's base.
Wow, and this push from Ghost Gambit might actually just be exactly what he needs, because out of Zrq, we don't see barely any defense back home. We see the oh shit bunkers starting to get placed down all over the base. We see a second command center not even started, just getting started now by Zrq. This could be devastating push from Ghost Gambit to bring him back to win the game.
Man, he can't be throwing minerals away into a command center right now. He needs to be building army. Ghost Gambit is knocking on his door now at the bottom of this ramp.
Oh man. Oh, and there's no natural.
He's moving straight up the ramp. There are no Marines here to stop this. Zrq supply block, no! Need to focus down this bunker, Ghost. This could be the ace in the hole for Ghost Gambit. Take this game.
Oh wow, we see the first bunker go down. We see the second bunker starting to go down. And wow, look at this Marine arc from Zrq though. Ghost Gambit is only having about half his army be interacting, and Zrq's getting a much better engagement. But there's so much bile left here from Ghost Gambit.
So much bile right on top of Zrq's production, whittling away now at these barracks. Marines are popping out one at a time, easily taken down by this group of Marines. And Ghost has free reign. I mean, both players are in each other's bases, and honestly, I don't know which way this is going to swing, Covert. I don't.
Yeah, I have no idea. We see these Banshees doing so much work on the barracks because now, we see Ghost Gambit out of minerals. He's not going to be able to reinforce his army. This is it for him. We see the repairs coming out of the SCV starting on the starport, but the starport isn't getting focused down. The barracks are not able to build any more Marines. These Marines might just be able to clinch it, and now we see the SCVs coming out, starting to try and run away. It looks like Zrq's going to try and establish himself all over the map, and Ghost Gambit starting to realize this. Oh no, he's not going to catch this pair of SCVs running across.
Oh no, and Ghost knows this is the end. If he can't make something happen, these SCVs, he needs to stop them from escaping. Oh, there's so many though.
Wow, and look at this soul read. Zrq, realizing that he's in a base race situation, decides to build the Viking out of this starport. This is going to be perfect for picking off those floating buildings. If Zrq is able to get a floating building in a place where these Marines can't attack, and he's able to keep this Viking alive, Zrqkyvx is going to be able to take this game.
Yeah, he's going to take this game and a series. If this Viking can do some serious working out, those things can attack both ground and air. They just land if there's a problem. Eventually, Ghost is gonna bleed out in this game.
We see the mule drop from the orbital command of Zrq right before it goes down as sort of a silly manner mule. But oh man, oh my god, oh my god, GhostGambit's floating command center sees exactly where Zrq's trying to re-expand.
That's good.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Oh no, I mean, Ghost, can he really hightail it down there fast enough though? Zrq still has 1,500 minerals. He could expand several times now.
Oh man, what he really needs to do is defend this command center that's floating over the top of the map that's getting attacked by Zrq's Viking. But oh no,
Viking pulls off. No, where's the Viking going? This command center is gonna live.
Oh no, this barracks is gonna get another scout. Oh man, oh wow. GhostGambit, I feel, is in an excellent position to be able to continue this. Oh man, if only he would land this command center and start getting some semblance of minerals back, he could absolutely pull into this game.
Oh yep, Ghost moving out now. Zrq can't construct anything. He has no supply. He needs to be able to build supply depots. One going down here in this corner of the map, but Ghost knows exactly where these expansions are.
Wow, look at this beautiful...
I have to say though, in the end, Zrq has more minerals, and that could be the deciding factor in this game.
That's true, and and that is absolutely a great point. And out of GhostGambit, it's amazing at what a deficiency is right now in the resources. However, as you said, Zrq does not have the supply. But oh, now we see the supply depots finishing, but we see no barracks coming out of Zrq that is finished. Instead, he's building another command center to try and hold on and stay alive. But oh man, GhostGambit lands a command center and gets a scan. He can kill these Banshees.
All he's got to do now is scan.
Scan,
Gambit, scan, Ghost, scan, no!
No, scan, yes,
there he goes, come on, kill, no! Zrq's just gonna float away, this command center is gonna go down, but Ghost is severely limited now on his army supply. These Banshees gonna tear him apart, he can't kill him fast enough. Oh, detection runs out, and that's it for GhostGambit. He's starting to mine in the top left up here. The army is gone, but... Oh, this is gonna be so tough. Both players in survival mode now.
Even though we saw that GhostGambit lost all of his Marines, we have to keep in mind that he does have this command center up at the top with multiple mules mining. He has the barracks now finished. Oh no, but this barracks is building a Marine at the bot lane is just going to get picked off the moment it comes out from these cloaked Banshees. Oh, but very smartly he lifts off, but now we see the Vikings from Zrq coming down to finish off these buildings.
Yeah, Vikings coming in to intercept this command center, and it's going to be so hard for Ghost to get back in this with this air control that Zrq has. He's got the speed, he's got the coverage.
Oh man, and we see not only this, but seeing all these SCVs just run around the map, getting scout locations, checking bases from Zrq. This is a really beautiful play to deny GhostGambit's ability to get back in this game.
Yeah, well, you know, they've kind of almost traded places. Zrq's still constructing this command center here in the center right of the map. Yeah, battle of attrition, exactly. Ghost is actually mining.
Oh man, what I would really love to see is if he just dropped this command center on the ground and threw down a ton of mules at his base. He knows he's going to lose this command center.
Yeah, at this point, Zrq's just got these things moved onto it. He could have landed and probably prevented this if Zrq wasn't paying attention, but it's definitely going to go down. He does have an orbital at the top. There are now enough minerals to repair. Going to see GhostGambit slowly get himself back into this. Zrq reacting, but not before losing a Banshee.
Look. Ooh, wow. And look at this. We see a scouting SCV from Zrq going up to the top. He knows exactly where his opponent's going to be held in terms of a base location. However, we see GhostGambit now building a barracks in this top left location. If he sends his Marines up to the top left, he might be able to save it, but no. Instead, he's going to rally them down to the bot and try and pick off this Banshee.
Oh man, Ghost trying desperately to stay in this game. His production structures are under attack right now. Zrq's got he's got a cloaked Banshee on top of these things. This is so silly.
So guys, welcome to Game 3. We're just getting started. Both players have only one base and they Marine production out of their first barracks. in the game.
Yeah, this Banshee was on the map. I don't know. Zrqkyvx found it somewhere. Oh no. Yeah, Ghost's gonna concede. He's gonna tap out.
Oh man.
Zrqkyvx gonna take this best of 5.
Oh wow, what a game 3 indeed. Zrqkyvx taking the best of 5, 3-0. What a commanding.
And what a great series here coming out of these two guys. It's very entertaining.
Wow. Yeah, that was incredible. Both decision making out of both players was shown to be really amazing. I'm absolutely extremely impressed by both players. I don't know if it's because they're comfortable or they're just really amazing people in general. I'm guessing it's a combination of both.
Oh,
Boom. Yeah, guys. So we're going to bring both players back in the chat. We're going to get an interview underway, and then we're going to close it out. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, GhostGambit.
What's going on, Mr. Ghost? Silly games.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait on Zrqkyvx here before we get into this. And there he is. Going on Zrqkyvx.
I'm actually getting no audio.
No audio. I'm talking at you, Zrqkyvx.
Not being heard.
But you can't hear me.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Can you hear me, Zrqkyvx? He's being heard, but not hearing.
I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you can't. Uh-oh. I think that's the first time anyone's ever said that to me in their life. Usually it's, oh my god, like, why are you yelling at me? Like, I'm not trying to.
It's exactly the opposite, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Both of our players are having very slight technical difficulties with Skype. Skype's been acting really bizarre recently.
It's got to be the latest patch. It's always a pain.
Yeah. Yeah. Gavin. God, Gavin.
Yeah, I know it's Gavin. Jeez.
Jeez. Person painting Omega's house. Gavin.
Yeah, there you go.
Gavin. Go back to your hot tub, Gavin.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Ghost?
You.
Can you hear me?
And sure enough.
Hello?
Ghost?
Zrqkyvx?
Ghost, my friend.
Can anybody hear us?
Should we just, like, try closing the call altogether and restarting the call?
Yep. Let's switch call hosts here. Maybe that'll fix it.
Oh, yeah.
Crying out loud. All right. Can
Hello?
we hear? There
Hello?
we go.
Hey!
Oh,
All right.
goodness.
We're
Oh,
in
goodness.
business then. All right, let's wait for everybody to pick up here. Got Omega just waiting on covert. And
Zrqkyvx wins a lot.
Yeah. He does have a pretty good win rate around here. I don't know the exact numbers. I wouldn't be able to tell you that, but yes, he's good at what he does.
Well, we've played, I think, 2 or 3 times,
Oh, there we go.
Hi.
Works.
and I've only beaten him in 1 match. Of course, it normally helps if I take it a little more seriously, but tonight was all about having fun.
It's pretty good. No, those games were great. We'll talk about those in a second once I get my get my co-caster back in here.
Of course,
Come on, man.
just typed in Twitch chat.
Restart.
Yeah, he's gonna have to restart Skype.
Right.
Yeah, here we go. We're blaming Skype for this one. All right,
It's all Covert's
he's
fault.
saying he's saying to start without him. So you guys, very well done tonight. Love those games. Have to say congratulations to Zrqkyvx for taking that 3-0. Holy crap, man.
Yeah.
So why don't we start? You guys got shout outs to make? Streams, Twitters, anything sort of like that? Start with Ghost.
I do have a on-again, off-again stream. I play StarCraft, Star Wars: The Old Republic, and just starting very soon, we'll be doing a Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2 playthrough. So that's
Oh, cool.
twitch.tv/GhostGambit25.
Yep, I have to say that's been catching on a lot lately too. I've been hearing more and more people hopping over there to Old Republic, so that's pretty cool.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Tons of fun.
All right, Zrq, what about you?
Shoutouts for Ghost for playing! Yay!
Yay!
Awesome.
We finally got this in. We've only been trying for what, a month?
Actually, yeah, I think it's more like 2 months almost. I think, right?
Probably pretty close. I feel like I've done a lot of observing and casting, but not that much playing. Which I'm totally cool with it, but I like playing.
You know,
at the same time.
I feel like that a lot lately too. That's kind of the.
I've been playing a lot of heroes lately, so I can't say the same.
See, I've been playing almost exclusively Legacy of the Void, so getting back in here.
Well, that's good because that's about to come out, so you're gonna be all set ahead of the curve there. Yeah.
Has anybody bought the Legacy of the Void? I guess.
Yes, I've already pre-purchased it. Yep.
I want
Deluxe?
to.
Mm-hmm.
I need to pre-purchase.
Yep, got the deluxe.
Oh, snazzy stuff.
What does the deluxe come with?
A couple portraits, got a mount for heroes, mount for WoW, and Hearthstone card back.
We'll also include a future StarCraft warrior for heroes.
Hey, there we go. Yep.
Cool.
Future StarCraft warriors. It sounds like they got some things planned. I like plans.
I'm guessing it's going to coincide with that event for StarCraft that's inevitably going to come after Diablo. Is it done?
Mm-hmm. So cool. All right, let's hop into
yes,
talking about
course,
the
there's a pet in WoW.
pet in WoW. Yes.
Or was there one in Diablo 3 or both? I can't remember now.
I think there's 2 pets. I think.
Was there a transmog for Diablo? Is that what that is? I think they got a transmog.
There's a transmog as well.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I'm trying to remember if there was something else for Diablo.
They're good about covering all their games, getting some fun pre-order stuff in there, and that's worth it. So. Yep. So yeah, here we go. So guys, those 3 games you played. Game 1, we had some fun shenanigans. Game 1 was on Cactus Valley. It's a 4-player map. And you guys didn't really scout each other right away, so why don't you take it away here, Ghost. What was going through your mind? What was your plan against Zrq, the Destroyer?
My plan was this was the only game I was going to try. Mainly, like, just I was going to do my normal build, do my normal stuff, and just see what happens, and then I had plans for the other 2. And so that was just it. And I did the mistake that I often do of, like, I've been telling myself, even though you're going 1-1-1, wait for your expansion. And I get my gas early and I don't use it, and I see 150 minerals and 100 gas, and I go, oh boy, factory! And then I never get a second base, and I'm totally and utterly doomed from the get-go. Yep, especially against Zrq, who was walling off with a command center.
Oh, you actually scouted that? I thought you didn't scout until like very late.
You know, he checked it out. He saw the command center go down. At least I caught it in his vision anyway. So he knew that was going down, and he chose to go for the Banshee in that case. Actually, I had a question too. Once that failed, what was your plan from there? Because Zrq eventually had missile turrets up, and he had just enough bio to kind of stave that off. You know, what was your plan once you got the starport and factory now? What do you do with those?
See, that's where I call it void brain. Whenever I come back onto Heart of the Swarm, like I said, I've just been playing tons of Legacy lately, and there you can get 1-1-1 before you get your expansion. Piece of cake, no big deal.
Oh yeah, okay, yep, because the increased income.
And so then if this inevitably fails in Heart of the Swarm, and I go, oh yeah, about that, I'm done.
Well, all right then. Well, we'll throw it over to Zrq. What was your plan here? I like the. I have to say though, I really like the command center first going on, because right as you drop the command center, I was talking about how your macro is usually really awesome, and then you move into an economic focus build.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played StarCraft, so I wanted to be somewhat greedy. First map, 4 players. I want to be somewhat greedy, but not. I didn't want to drop it on spot because that's super greedy, considering I haven't played in a while. So I dropped at the top of my ramp, which is something I guess you would only do versus Zerg or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was hoping he didn't scout me early. And then after that, I think I totally meta-gamed this. I'm sorry. I was like, it's Ghost. I need Terrans.
Oh, I know.
No
we've
scouting.
we've played each other so much that you know the Banshees are coming. It's not a question of if, it's when.
Yeah. And I think I was lucky because I think I'm used to Ghosts without the immediate Banshees, because you can go 1-1-1 without a base or without expansion and get immediate Banshees at like 7 minutes or 6:30 or something.
I think it's pretty close to that.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere around there.
Because I think it would take gas first or something, and then you can get your factory immediately. But yeah, I was hoping that didn't happen because I went command center first. Otherwise, I'm pretty screwed. Yeah.
No, it was still a good game. I loved it. You guys were, I think you guys are a good match because you're very even. We get into those mid to late game situations. It's kind of fun to see how the decision making comes out and all that good stuff. So, but then so we moved into game 2 from there on Moonlight Madness and Ghost.
Yeah.
What were you doing? You had Covert and I super confused because you were building 2 barracks in the bottom of the map. You had one back home, and then you had one in the top left.
Yeah.
Can you walk me through what's going through your head?
But there's one in the top left.
There was one in the top left. Yeah.
Go watch the replay.
The replay was rather silly if you take a look at it. So take us through a stroll through your mind during that game.
Stroll through the insanity that is my brain. Pretty much, I knew I was going to do something with that little walkthrough. And so I did it. At first, I thought Zrq knew exactly what I was doing. Because I saw the WTF and like how small, and then I saw how small is this map, and I'm like, oh, okay, he doesn't know, and so I started building my barracks, and then I decided just to totally commit. I was like, this is either going to win and make Zrq very angry, or it's gonna lose, and I'm just gonna be a total idiot. So I built 3 barracks. I just started. Yes, good treat. That was actually kind of my thinking. I'm like, we'll probably go into a base race type of scenario, and I'm like, just for kicks and giggles, let's put a barracks over here.
Well, that brings me to my next question. Zrq had some crazy read going on you, so he did have a bunker up, but by the time you got up the ramp, you stopped focusing the bunker, and you moved your Marines toward the barracks. Were you trying to cut the barracks off? Is that what you're doing? Cut off reinforcements? Because I think that move command kind of did that attack, and that's where things started to go south. What were you doing there?
I got up through the and I found the bunker, and he wiped out all that first wave super quickly. Mm-hmm. And that's when I knew, I'm like, by the time I get up a big enough army to take down that bunker with the mass repair that I saw coming, in my last fleeting moments of Marine vision, I was like, he's going to have tanks or Widow Mines or something. And so then that's when the game was just like, how stupid can I make this game? How hard can I make Zero and Covert laugh? And that was my goal, literally, for the rest of that match.
Well, I'm gonna speak for Covert too. We were laughing pretty hard. We had no idea what was going on, honestly. So there you go. Mission accomplished indeed. So it was kind of downhill slide from there. Zrq deflected your cheese and moved across the map, kind of took care of that. But let's toss it over to Zrq. So Zrq, that read, what was going through your head? You didn't. I mean, the SCV came into your base, and it left, and you had no vision on anything over there. How did you even think to drop a bunker and get Marines over there?
Actually,
map hacks.
Yeah, map hacks.
Yeah,
Definitely
there we go. Map hacks. Yep, we're gonna blame
It
map
explains
hacks, yeah.
everything. Actually, it's all Ghost's fault. Last time I played him, we played on Expedition Lost, right, Ghost?
Yeah, that one was fun.
Remember what happened there?
Of course, I remember what happened there. I snuck in
Oh,
the
yeah.
back door and destroyed you.
I looked at the map and I'm
in
like,
a very mean way.
I looked at that map and I'm salty from that last Expedition Lost. I know exactly what's coming here.
So you were having flashbacks to
Oh yeah.
your previous defeat and
PTSD from
yeah, PTSD.
Yeah.
You built a bunker because you were having flashbacks.
I know. I was like, last time I got rear-ended so hard, I'm gonna bunker my back door. Because I looked at the map like, this is worse than Expedition Lost.
Yes, it is, and those rocks. I mean, they're there, but that's it.
See, the debate was either cut through the base and proxy racks, or cut through. There are three options: cut through the base and proxy racks, cut through the base and just leave the SCV there and watch you freak out, or build a bunch of Marines, take down those rocks, and just come in the back door.
Like, I saw the SCV and I'm like, my supply depot isn't even up yet. Why do I see an SCV here? This is like, the map is really, really small. Because I never played this map ever. I've never even seen it in competitive competition or anything. So I'm like, how small is this map?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you vocalized it too, and Omega was asking if your computer
I'm totally
was...
sorry. I was like, oh no, I just misled Omega. I was like, I should explain myself.
I thought, yeah, I was worried. I'm like, oh, did his keyboard die or something? Like,
No,
that has
like,
happened
yeah,
before here, so yeah, I have to say.
I'm unfamiliar to the map. And then I was gonna go to the other side of the map for counterattack, and then I got this wave pushing up my back door. I'm like, I think I should go back now, or I should go mass repair. I wasn't quite sure, so my army was out of position, like way out.
Yep, and then that's where Ghost tried to move past your bunker, and then you got a concave on him, and that wiped it out pretty much there.
Yeah, I tried to move past the bunker, get to the SCVs, just for the fun of it. It didn't work. Not at all.
Not quite, unfortunately. It didn't really...
Not at all.
No.
That was the example of how not to play that map, especially with someone who you've been playing games with for a very long time, who knows how you like to be sneaky.
Right, yeah, you guys have played a while together. You know the tips and tricks, so...
So this is 0-0 Mind Game 2.
0-0 Mind Game 2.
0 wins for Gambit, 0 wins for me, 2 wins for Mind Games.
2 wins for Mind Games.
2 wins for
Mind
Mind
Games.
Yep, exactly.
It's the Banshees and it's the back door.
Just wait, we're gonna go 0 for 0 for 3 with the Mind Games.
Oh, 0 for 0 for 3. So speaking of Mind Games, then let me move into Game 3 here.
Game 3.
Iron Fortress. So Ghost, previous cheese didn't work, so you opted to go for the safe expansion option.
Yeah.
And walk us through that, because that still kind of bit you in the ass, actually.
Yeah. I should have known he'd come back with Banshees. But this was after the stream ended, we were still on the Skype call with Loopy Lou and Elysium and Mambon, and we were just kind of talking about like how we learned the game and got better and things like that. And I told them the one build that I used was you don't take a gas, you take an expansion, and you build nothing but barracks, no add-ons, just straight Marines, and by 10 minutes you should have enough to pretty much, totally demolish them.
Oh my goodness, that's almost freaking work too. It did work.
It was very close. If it weren't for that Banshee, if you were just playing your normal game, it would have worked. But and so that's why I dedicated that build to Loopy Lou and Elysium, which totally freaked Zrq out.
He dedicated.
I did. I was reading that. I was like, oh my
more
goodness.
awesome.
I looked at that. I'm like, uh-oh, some special tactics is coming my way.
I probably shouldn't have done that, because you probably wouldn't have built the Banshee had I not said something.
Actually, it was I was going gas first. Actually, you were in my base actually the whole time. When you came in, I think my barracks didn't go down yet, but my gas was already done. So I went gas first, which is usually an indication of either factory or fast starport play.
Yeah, I saw the gas first, and I thought something was coming out, but I was just hoping and praying it wasn't the one thing that can totally ruin.
Did you see the factory? Because the SCV
I saw the factory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you should totally have known it was Banshees. I was like, and that SUV so quick, so early. I was like, I just totally scouted. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the plan, to go the old Filter SC Bronze to Masters, Bronze and Silver League build.
Well, we'll toss the ball back to Zrqkyvx now then. So, I'm not going to ask you what made you decide to go Banshees.
Well, yeah.
but you kind of talked about the beginning of the game already. I want your opinion on what happened at the end. When you guys both sent buildings in all directions and Ghost nearly came back and killed you.
Actually, I knew exactly what was going to happen. I sent the Banshees in. I dodged the 2 scans. I assume he's out of scans.
Mm-hmm.
So I continued killing SCVs, and I didn't notice any Marines at all. I'm like, they are going across the map. So I ended up building 2 bunkers trying to hold it. I think that failed ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as he was up, after the 2 bunkers, the next thing I need to do was build Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
So
and I want to comment on that because I noticed that was the first thing you started constructing when the Marines were headed over toward your side of the map. You knew immediately what that was going to turn into.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Because I saw the amount of Marines underneath the Banshees, I'm like, there's no way I'm fighting this head on with anything I have at home. Unfortunately, I didn't get any SCVs out in time, or didn't get a lot of them. I should have evacuated earlier. It's kind of weird evacuating.
I was so mad that I didn't pin them. I tried so hard to keep them from escaping. Do it.
Yeah.
It was it was a fair attempt. It was a fair attempt.
Yeah, I thought it would end pretty soon because I think Ghost doesn't like to play like long, drawn-out games.
Unless I'm being a moron, then I love it.
Yeah, because I think who were you playing before? There was another TVT.
I think it was Bertang or something like that.
Yeah, it went. I totally thought you could have won that game, but it was taking too long anyway. So I thought it was gonna end right there. Actually.
Was that the one where Bertrand massed Ravens and Vikings and was carrying his command center around with him or something?
Something like that game literally went like 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was so nuts, and you were trying to find him, and his base was moving all the time.
Yeah.
That was so crazy.
Yeah.
Omega and I at the end of that were trying to cast it. We're like, we can't.
No,
there's nothing to say. You see it on the screen.
That's why I eventually gave up, even though not all of my buildings were dead.
Yeah, no, I know the feeling being in a game like that. I've got people that draw that out when I play against them and stuff too. But
actually, I don't mind that so much because TVT, like everybody says, is a big chess game.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to think or slowly corner something like that is really up my
and no, that's so true. I mean, especially when it comes to like the siege tanks. I really liked in game 1 that move you pulled with the siege tank in the low ground before you dropped. That really changed that whole thing because then Ghost lost all those Marines, and it really is about positioning.
Oh, did you see it coming? Because when I was dropping, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm in vision of all these buildings.
Yeah, no, I saw that actually. You placed the tank on the low ground. It was pretty good. I thought that was a very smart move. Staying away from the Widow Mines there, because you knew Widow Mines were up front. So you immediately decided hey, I'm going to go where there's nothing.
I tried to drop in the main, but then I realized I only have 1 medevac. I'm like, I can't drop anything.
Ah, crap, no. But no, great games, you guys. That was so awesome to watch. I want to thank Covert for casting with me, and you guys for playing. Omega for admitting. Very, very good times all around right now. I liked it. I liked it. We had good games tonight, good series. Now, I want to say, tomorrow, we got 3 matches. First one at 3 p.m. PST is Fenton versus Gurthang. That's a Legacy of the Void match. You're going to want to tune in for that. Legacy's getting so much closer now. We're going to have to get used to that pace of things, so...
It's fun. It's crazy.
If you can, practice on the beta. It's getting close now, guys. That whole beginning early game phase is going to be gone. It's going to be totally nuts upside down. But
like in Legacy, 100 APM is not hard to keep at all.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I was looking at that. You had like 100 APM for every game we've played, and I'm like, that's impressive.
Well, okay. The first game part of that was because I've been playing Void so much, so you just have to. Like, because everything goes so fast, you have to have your APM up right from the beginning. The second game, I'm cheesing. It doesn't take much in the way of brain power, so I was like, I'm just going to try and see how high I can get this APM up. So I sat there. I had 3 keys that I spammed the entire time, and then just commanded my army with my mouse. And I'm just sitting there spamming, and then I saw I got 147, and I was super stoked.
That is impressive, because I've been playing for a while. I'm still sitting at like 60.
They did 74 in that last game.
Oh yeah, because I don't know what I was doing with all the APM actually.
All right, well, I'm gonna throw out the rest of the schedule here. We got 5 p.m. Covert versus Probe. Tune in for that. That's gonna be pretty good. Coverts, Covert and Probe, both good solid players. And 7 p.m. Death Row versus Fade. So definitely tune in for that, guys. We're gonna cut the stream now. It is pretty late over here. Thanks you all for tuning in. It's awesome. We had almost 30 people here tonight. So thanks a lot for that. Yeah. And yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Right, thanks for playing. Thanks for having us.
Mm-hmm.